Hey guys, it's Nana. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to do like this little channel update kind of video talking about how I've been feeling in regards to content creation lately, and also about games that are coming to the channel possibly in the future. I cannot really say for sure. And I will explain to you guys a little bit, but yeah. This year of 2024 has been a very weird year. I have been struggling a lot with my mental health, and it has been very complicated to find the motivation to actually like record and edit and stream, because usually like when you are posting a let's play video or streaming, you want to have good energy to show people the gameplay and talk and make a fun video. I don't know, I just haven't had much motivation for that recently. I just feel very low. I just question myself a lot in regards to like if I am doing okay or not in terms of content. Like, what am I doing? Am I playing the games that I want to play? What is going on? I don't really know what direction to go anymore. I think like it has been like this for a while. I think like since the beginning of 2023, I have been just struggling a lot with knowing what I want to do with the channel, like what kind of games I want to play here, what kind of videos I want to put out there. And as my frustration grows of not knowing what I want to do, the worse it gets, because I don't really have motivation to actually sit down and like record an entire let's play. I have been struggling a lot with like long games, like feeling concentrated enough to get through like long games or heavy story games. I have not had the I don't know what if words even to use in the situation, but like I sit down to play a game that is very story heavy and I cannot really concentrate on it. Like I cannot fully immerse myself into it, I guess it's the thing. And I have been just thinking about going back to other games that are more lighthearted, games that are more, like open to whatever you want to do. It, like, for example, Dark Souls is like a game that you don't really have to sit through like a 2-hour cutscene. You just play the game and you enjoy the fights and you build your character. So these type of games are helping me a little bit recently. Like I've been playing like Dragon's Dogma 2 off camera a lot. Not a lot anymore. This past few days I didn't have a lot of time for it, but I have been playing it regardless. I also have been playing Diablo 4 off camera. But I am really struggling with what games to bring here to the YouTube channel, because I don't know what I want to play. I have so many games that I really want to get into, but I'm always scared of starting it and then feeling demotivated to actually continue with it, and then I don't start, and then it's just a cycle. And sometimes I start a game and I am very excited about it, and then I am not excited anymore about it. But yeah, I have been struggling a lot. I'm struggling a lot with my mental health. I think I've talked about it during the streams, like just briefly. I did not really give details, and I am obviously not giving you guys like a lot of details because I don't want this to be like a super negative video. But I have been struggling and it has been difficult. I love playing games, and not even doing that is actually making me feel more distracted of like the problems in my life. So it is difficult. I've wanted to make this video like months ago, because you guys probably noticed, or maybe not, I don't know, but you guys, if you noticed, I have not been very consistent with uploads. I have not been consistently streaming anymore, which is something that I used to do very often. Like I really enjoyed the interaction with you guys during the streams, and like the laughs and talking about it, talking about it talking about random stuff, or like games, movies, food. just like whatever subject striked, we would be talking about it and it would be fun. But I don't feel my best to do it right now. I'm trying to push through and have fun with things, but oftentimes I do question if it's okay to have fun when so many things are going wrong. It's just very it's just very complicated, but I am trying, even though I am not doing great with the trying. I am still trying. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know what games I want to bring here. I have a long list of games. I have a lot of games that I am interested in, but I cannot really say I will bring one or another to the channel because I might not like or get into the game fully, and I don't want to bring a bunch of different games here and not finish them. And not finishing games, I'll talk about it in a second. But yeah, there's like a few games that I really am interested in, like Hollow Knight is one of them. I've always wanted to get into Hollow Knight because apparently it's very similar to Dark Souls, but in like it's a Metroidvania kinda, and like it's a platformer. So I don't know how I would go with that game because I don't remember the last time that I played a platformer. God of War Ragnarok is a game that I have been meaning to play for such a long time, but unfortunately I still had not gotten around it because my backlog was insane. I have been playing like I had played so many Yakuza games in a row that I didn't have time to fit other story games, because if you have played any of the Like a Dragon games, they are massive when it comes to story. Like the cutscenes are long and there's just so much side content in these games that you can just play for a long time. But in the end of like 2022 to beginning of 2023, that's kind of like what I have been doing. I had played most of the Yakuza games and I kind of got burned out of it. So yeah, I still need to play Infinite 12 because I played Gaiden and I plan to upload it eventually to YouTube, but I have not gotten around to editing it yet. Now, like I had mentioned, stopping games, like games that I abandoned in the way. Some of the games that I had to abandon for like not my own choice, but because like bugs or I don't know, deleted footage like Fallout 4, I do plan on continuing at some point, like Cyberpunk 2077. I had to unfortunately stop it years ago because I was playing it on the PlayStation 4 and the game was completely broken. But now the game's completely revamped. Like, it's just a completely different game, gameplay wise. And they did like a lot of stuff with the graphics, and I had not played this game yet on the PlayStation 5, so I think it could be a good idea to get back into this game eventually, especially because of Phantom Liberty. I do plan on finishing that. I've always really enjoyed Cyberpunk 2077, and the idea of having not gotten to the end of it has always bugged me quite a bit. But I just didn't have time yet to fit into the schedule. Eventually we will get there. Another game that I really want to finish is like Fallout 4, especially now that they are having a free update with some graphic improvements and stuff like that. A lot of people have been getting into Fallout because of the Fallout series on Amazon. I don't know if you guys had watched it. I have not watched it yet, but I do want to eventually. I think it would be very fun to watch it. And I don't know, I really want to get like into the Fallout games. I started Fallout New Vegas at some point, but I've never really gotten into the full story. I never did Fallout 3, so those games are like very big possibilities because I do want to get back into my Fallout 4 playthrough. If you guys don't know the story, I was playing Fallout 4 here on YouTube, and at some point I just deleted the whole footage by mistake. I was recording a little bit in advance alongside Mass Effect 3, I believe, and I finished uploading Mass Effect 3. So I went to delete all of the Mass Effect 3 raw footage, and instead of deleting those videos, I ended up deleting the whole Fallout 4 playthrough, and that got me discouraged to actually continue the game because I would have to redo a couple of things, and I was just very sad, and I don't know, it just felt like a big defeat, and it's still a big defeat that is in my mind every now and then. Like every now and then when I'm on stream, I remember about it and I mention it, and I think people are probably sick of me talking about it. So it would be good to get into Fallout 4 and finish it. Other games that I have not finished, such as Yakuza 4, I'll be honest, I don't want to upload the rest of Yakuza 4 here on YouTube because I did not enjoy the ending. I originally streamed Yakuza 4, 5, and 6 on Twitch, and I did not really save them there on Twitch because I didn't know you could do it, but I ended up recording all of it. And Yakuza 4, it was a fun game. It was very fun, but the ending was I was just irritated. I was editing the ending of that game, and I was just irritated the whole time. I just wanted to get through like the story, and I couldn't because there were like so many mobs in the way, and I was just like, I felt myself very frustrated, and I don't think that's the kind of video that I want to put out there because it's just me complaining. And I am really sorry to the people that watched that live. I am really, really sorry. Like, I don't know. I was just not having a good time with the ending of Yakuza 4. And at some point, I even quit the last fight and I watched it on YouTube because I was just so frustrated that I couldn't get through the last fight. It was the Tanimura part of the fight, which was like the very last. I was just irritated. The fight was not fun. I don't know what that was about, but I don't want to upload the ending of Yakuza 4 on YouTube, and I am really sorry for all of you guys that wanted to watch it. I know that a lot of you guys were here on the channel since Yakuza 0 and were watching like all of the Yakuza videos, and I am really, really sorry. I feel really bad about it. I didn't want to have to say that I hated the ending of Yakuza 4, but it just happened. The game overall was really fun though. I did upload a big portion of it. I think like it's just a few more hours until the end. And Yakuza Like a Dragon is on hold currently on the channel because I've been struggling editing that playthrough because I did play a lot of it. I played a bunch of hours of Yakuza Like a Dragon, and I ended up recording even the parts that were just me exploring dungeons and doing sub stories. So it's a big mess to edit. I spent so much time editing Yakuza Like a Dragon that I get discouraged. Like every time I open the editing program, I end up doing something else because it's just a big struggle. It's really hard to find where I went to the story. I should probably just have focused on one thing at a time, but I was just like super excited about playing Yakuza Like a Dragon, and everything was so fun in that game that I ended up doing everything. And that was a big struggle for me, unfortunately. I just need to learn to not sidetrack too much because I do, and I know that this is a big thing for Yakuza games, but I think it would be super weird for me to just drop the entire VOD and you guys just have to watch like its and bits of the story whenever I stopped doing side content. I think that it would be more coherent if I edited like the whole story pierced together. So I will get through that eventually. I think I have somebody looking into the editing of that video. Thank goodness. That series, Yakuza Like a Dragon. So if they get through the whole, editing and I can upload it, I will be able to move on to Gaiden and then finally start Infinite Wealth, because I frankly don't want to start Infinite Wealth until I get caught up with YouTube. I think I would probably enjoy the game much more if I didn't have like this added pressure in the back of like I have to upload like a Dragon and Gaiden before I get to edit Infinite Wealth eventually. About Skyrim, I think I will move Skyrim to streaming because it feels like it's just a lot of things to do, and I've had a lot of fun actually streaming Skyrim. It was very nice. Just, I don't think I would know what to do if it was just recorded, because it's just like such a big game. I feel like it's just a game for you to walk around and just have like a good chat with people. I know that a lot of people don't really enjoy VODs, like, because I get it. It kind of feels like you're not part of the chat or something like that. But I think like for Skyrim, it feels right for me to just stream it. I might look into doing like streams simultaneously on YouTube and on Twitch. So that way it could be very nice to have you guys as well interacting and like giving me tips on where to go, what areas would be fun to explore. It's just an idea. Other games that I want to play are, like I mentioned, Hollow Knight, God of War. There's also Batman, Cyberpunk, Fallout, Resident Evil 4 Remake. There's so many. It's really hard to find time for all of those. I am going to try to focus more on like recorded stuff here for YouTube, but I will be uploading like edited VODs here and there just for convenience sake and for, time and my mental health as well, because editing and like a recording and streaming all by myself is just, it's just a lot of work. So for my own sake, I would try to not, do too much, because I used to really like record, edit, and stream all on the same day, and I ended up getting burned out. So I don't want that to be like a recurring theme on my life where I just waste all of my energy and then I go back and I have no energy at all. So yeah, I think that's basically it. This probably was like a huge ramble. Overall, I'm just feeling terrible recently. Just been feeling really I don't know where to go from here, honestly. Um yeah, I just need to find motivation and like wake up one day and be like, okay, today is the day that I will play that specific game. But yeah, for now, I will just go. I've rambled enough, and I think it's too late already. It's like 10:12 p.m. I think that I should not be recording a game, like a game. See, I don't even know what I'm speaking anymore. I shouldn't be like recording a video that late because I am a bit tired. But I hope that this video kind of explained why I have been inconsistent when it comes to videos and why I have been not finishing games. I know it could be frustrating if you're watching like a series on the channel, but I just have no motivation. That's the TLDR. My mental health has been terrible, so yeah, I just need to find a way to get through this. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being here today, and I hope everybody is doing well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.